Hello again everyone, and welcome to my yet another video, and it's once again going to be against Zerg versus Protoss. I know I covered a video on that before against Whitera. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. But here I would like just to close this passage and to talk about some more moments of this matchup. And since the game is quite good, I decided to comment on that because I don't want to bring you boring games when that end pretty soon with obvious strategies. I'm trying to mix it up. And thank you guys who commented on my previous videos. Thomas also, thank you for your comments. They are highly appreciated. So, regarding the players, that's me, ZvP Fantom, and my opponent is iNsoleNce. I personally don't know this guy, but he showed quite good skill. And, well, let's get on with it. I'm going for my build that I discussed previously. Those 6 early links with 2 more. If you haven't checked the details on this strategy, they are also discussed in my previous video. And since this game is almost 40 minutes long, I will be speeding up in the moments where there's nothing going on. And here I will just talk about how you can, on Lost Temple, how you determine when where the Protoss is without scouting him. Like, he's not here definitely, and you see the probe is arriving at the moment when my spawning pool is almost finished. This instantly this indicates that the Protoss is here, because if the Protoss is on the closest spawn, this probe arrives before you actually place a spawning pool. So just a thing to keep in mind. Like, even without scouting the toss, I know that toss is here. Okay, so structure trick to get the 2 more links out, and you see, awful probe. It will not let me make my expansion, but hello little guy, please get lost. And what he does, free expansion, and let's check out what our Protoss is doing. Protoss was actually planning to rush me, but once again, the best about this strategy is you cannot be rushed. See, he's automatically on the defense. And let's see here, I move in and see 2 zealots, and actually even 3rd is popping out. Like, when you come to Protoss, and this is a Protoss with a late cybernetics core, usually a lot of Protoss like to put it earlier, and when they have it earlier, they have only 1 zealot, and he can be in a good position, like in a small area where only 2 links can attack him at the same time, but it's okay. Your 8 links will eat him, and 3 or 4 will make it to Protoss base, and then you can just maneuver those Zerglings around his base and let them harass probes, just move around, and be sure Protoss won't leave his main until he gets rid of those Zerglings. But when you see 2 zealots, just forget about it. Just roam around, keep him busy, and expand. Expand, try to get an economic advantage. Also, 1 gas for this strategy is enough, because you want to get your mineral consumption optimal as soon as possible, and you don't need much gas for that. Okay, and here I see that the Protoss moved out, and he moved out because he had this imbalanced unit called Sentry. Force field, 2 more are popping out, no point to defend. So let's just move your links around those zealots just to see what he's up to. And in any case, like, if he's going to your base, if he's not going to your base, start building Sunkens around this point. And another thing that I want to discuss, I'm dividing ZvP in stages. Like the first stage is when you get your 6 links out and move them to Protoss and putting up your expansion. This is first and early game stage. Like after that, after you scouted what he's doing, maybe got in, maybe not, second stage comes out. And second stage is when you have your base on optimal or close to optimal, and you are building sunkens. Don't be shy. Build a lot of sunken colonies. Protoss may call you noob, lame, whatever, tower defense, idiot. Just don't pay attention. Build sunkens. You see, I have 1, 2, 3, 5 sunkens, and the guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gateways, 1 base. Well, actually putting up his expansion, but still 1 base. So you need those sunkens if you want to survive. And actually 5, even 6 is sometimes not enough. I do still have a couple of losses against Protoss, 5 gate Protoss, who just storms in and kills those sunks. The key here is to position those sunks in a straight line. So when the Protoss comes, that's a misplay, but okay. When the Protoss comes, and let's see that. Okay, when the Stalker or Zealot or whoever steps in this area, this is a newbie play by me. I had these guys on a rally point to his base. I forgot to take it out. Don't forget to put it back to your area. Okay, see? They attack simultaneously, and this makes it extremely hard for Protoss to snipe them with his watchers and sentries. If one sunken colony is a little bit ahead of others, it can be easily taken out from the range because the rest won't just pay attention and attack it. But in a straight line, they deal their maximum damage. Okay, and you see, he is still taking them out. I had 5, 6 sunks. I'm still losing them. I have Zerglings as a mid shield, but yeah, move away your Zerglings. Just use them to run around, have a couple of bites, then go back to your sunks, because it's just barbecue time letting them alone. And while Protoss is trying to bash you in front, get Hydra. I was pretty slow this game on Hydra, but once you get Hydra and they can just shoot behind the sunks, this Protoss push becomes useless. Okay, so my Sunkens are dying in a very, very fast pace. He actually forgot to take this out. And here comes the cavalry. I really love those guys. You'll see, he will not back away even when I have Hydra, but let's just check out how easy it is to defend when you have Hydralisks with range upgrade. Like always, once you have 150 minerals, it's better, not in all cases, but in many, just to make a range upgrade. And Zerglings as a mid shield. See, he's giving up. He doesn't even want to fight me. Okay, this is where the second stage, and I call it tower defense stage, ends. When you push away the toss from your base, when you have Hydralisks, now you can breathe. Now the third stage of the game comes in, and this is like early late game stage. Immediately after that, what you need to do is you need to secure your third expansion, and when it's gold minerals, make it gold minerals, and make speed for overlords to scout Protoss, which I actually didn't, or put up a spire. immediately you get the Protoss off your base, put up a Spire, because in many cases he will go for Colossus. And don't build Corruptors until you see the Colossus. Just have a Spire just in case. And as I explained before, since Corruptors are heavy on gas, Roaches comes with Corruptors. So I'm continuing to secure my third expansion, third base. I'm having evolution chambers on upgrades. Those two should also only come after you have fended off the Protoss guy. And let's just talk about Creep Tumor a little bit. This guy was quite late because I didn't have time to spawn him. And when you put, like, you have your first queen here, and I usually build my second queen the